You probably think China and America are worlds apart.
Separated by thousands of miles and centuries of history.
But we're going to set the record straight.
We're about to explore two of the greatest cities on Earth.
And we've got 24 hours to discover what it is that ties these cities and all of us together. I'm Bridget Trong, and I live and work in North America.
So good.
I'm Amy Lyons, and I moved to China 10 years ago.
Together, we're on a mission to reveal the surprising connectivity between American and Chinese cities.
The stories we find will surprise you
as we uncover how two cities share one heartbeat. This is Sister Cities. No matter where you live, the sun rises once a day and wishes your world good morning.
In San Francisco, the sun rises 16 hours after its sister city, Shanghai. But in every city, there are two ways to rise.
Slowly and not so much.
Wake up, we never stop. Gotta get it done, show me what you got. Like, I'm gonna turn it up. Walking on the block, girl, I'm feeling hot. Like, nobody can touch me. They wanna be like me. But I got no time, see. Get up, get up, get up, now let's go.
I've already discovered something new about San Francisco. It's that the locals wake up at the crack of dawn to do something I thought I'd never do. And that's to have a morning dance party.
We gotta move on up. We gotta move on up. Get up, now let's go.
The morning time is such a special moment of the day. It's a chance for people to get out before the day starts, before they have to get to their inbox, before they start crossing things off their to-do list. It's a chance for them just to be present, and everyone just wants to high-five each other, hug each other. So everyone's sort of on the same team, the same side.
Wake up in the morning feeling super fine.
Dancing is really this universal language, and music itself is just this medium that brings people together, brings people of all countries, nationalities. We actually have people from all over the world who are here in San Francisco, which also reflects just sort of the diverse nature of San Francisco. So yeah, we're just here to have a good time and kind of speak the same language. On the dance floor, everyone, we're all one,
Beautiful.
Get up, now let's go.
Sunrise here is met with a little more restraint. This is Tai Chi, a martial art that many people practice and greet the day with grace.
太极它是中国的一种传统的一种国粹嘛，它涵盖着很多的一种文化哲学。它太极涵盖了它一种慢又有快，它又有一种柔又有一种刚，这种结合充分体现了它的一种对身体的一种和谐，突出成的一种健康。
一大早在这里练太极，可以帮助你如何开启新的一天。
这个练了呢，人浑身放松了，
放松了，
放松了以后呢，心情也宽广了。
哦，对，我也能感受到。我现在感觉
宽广了以后，人就感到很舒服。你看我多少岁数？
哦，我猜不出来，50岁吧。
我74岁了，要去过年已经75岁了。
24 years old。哇，哎，那我要开始太极吧。1、2、3，耶！
Whether you start your day with Tai Chi, a hilltop dance party, or just rolling out of bed, the first meal of the day is a big deal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Bread Belly, a popular San Francisco breakfast spot whose 3 Asian American owners merge culture and cuisine.
This bakery started with looking for something, a food that, a lot of immigrants like myself or travelers that live in San Francisco that have traveled to Asia, and bringing that to San Francisco and making it San Francisco in itself as well.
Bread Belly has a mission to wake up San Francisco every morning with the flavors of Asia they remember from their childhoods.
Here, we took the milk bread and made it into the kaya toast that we've missed eating in Thailand and in Singapore.
The butter has condensed milk, it's sweetened butter, and that's what we slather the bread on before we griddle it up.
Like, can we get the day started with this?
At Bread Belly? Yes.
Living our lives.
Yes.
Living our... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We got the toast sizzling here. Let's talk about the other accoutrements in play.
The kaya toast obviously needs the kaya, which is like a coconut jam. Our kaya is with pandan, and the green color is from this leaf. And it imparts a very kind of jasmine rice / coconut, very fragrant aroma.
Oh, we're doing sweet and savory all in one.
Yeah, so a lot of things here at Bread Belly are sweet and savory.
I'm gonna have at it. I haven't had breakfast yet, so.
Oh.
My taste buds deserve this every single day. Eating this today, is it just as good as when you first created it and put it on your menu?
I think it has to be.
Or even better, I
guess. That's just part of the way we look at the food and evolve with the things. Like, if it's not as delicious as I remember it, then it's time to either improve it or move on from it.
What are you most proud of individually about what you've created?
I'm connecting the past to the present and being able to successfully say, oh, this is me. And it's not lost anymore, and it's found, and people enjoy it and understand. That's the most gratifying part, to be found by people through the food.
Now when we have the ability to kind of find our own voice and make things that speak to us that might not necessarily be super high-end dining, but are just truthful and honest and Asian American, right? Just like us.
Bread Belly is committed to honouring the past with timeless flavours. In Shanghai, it's the same. There are restaurants here that haven't changed their recipes for centuries, including the city's trademark breakfast, xiaolongbao.
我想问一下，你们这个餐厅是什么时候开的？
开了7、80年了，这个店。
7、83年了。
做小笼。
哇，所以已经很长的历史。
很长了。
然后你觉得为什么你们的小笼包算是上海最好吃的之一呢？
我们小笼包是纯手工操作的，不用机器，纯手工清皮子到开芯子、成型出来，都是用手。它是皮薄、汁多、肉嫩。
来，对，给你们，我给你们的。先等一会儿。
哦。
啊，你把这个一捏就可以了。拿这个
你会雇我吗？
像这个小笼怎么雇你啊？没人要。
He said no. That's a strong no from the chef.
小笼包 I think is the symbol of Shanghai. If you talk to a local Shanghainese, they will always tell you if you come to Shanghai, you have to try xiaolongbao. Because I'm Shanghainese, I feel like xiaolongbao is my pride, in a way. Like it's like you tell people and they were like, oh, you're from Shanghai, you guys have xiaolongbao.
What would you say is San Francisco's identity?
Diversity.
Diversity. Nice.
After breakfast, San Francisco and Shanghai get to work. Both of these cities are driven by the high-tech industry. But there's something else that connects them. A desire to take risks that can change people's lives.
Amazing. Startups can be a challenging thing to get off the ground, but look how far you've come.
I mean, it's amazing, right? I mean, we started from the days when I was sleeping on friends' couches and convincing my wife it made sense to not have a salary, right? And we now have, we're a real thing. We're building products, changing people's lives. That's the goal. This isn't science fiction. It's now.
So how do Robotics work, and who do they work for?
Our main objective is we're building a platform on how to put power into the human body at a weight and a cost that's practical. We're predominantly looking at people dealing with osteoarthritis or pain in their knee. For these customers, what we're really able to provide is, without any training, without any intervention, no surgery, very low risk, we can provide about almost a 50% reduction in perceived pain for these customers.
That's incredible.
It changes people's lives. Our focus is 100% on how do we make people more human. How do we put people into the scenario, not parts of their life that they wouldn't have been normally, but put them into the places in their life that they were always meant to be.
So we're just gonna put this on.
Jenny suffers from daily widespread pain throughout her body. She also has osteoarthritis and nerve damage. Taking even a few steps pain-free is impossible.
When you're in pain, it takes so much energy, and it takes so much of everything that you are. All you think about is how much pain I'm in. All right.
And how does that feel, Jenny?
It feels excellent, and it feels like it should. It feels like I'm walking downstairs like a normal person. This is something that I wouldn't be able to do for sure without this. The best way that I can treat pain is to stay active. Normally this would be like me crawling on the floor, kind of getting into all sorts of awkward positions and trying to get myself up off the floor. But to be able to just go straight down and back up with no pain is crazy.
I can see the excitement in your eyes.
It's genuine. To be able to put a device on like this and to have that pain all of a sudden just disappear for a little while, it's powerful. I mean, it makes me feel like I'm living my life again.
Okay, so we're switching it up now. We're going from Silicon Valley, and we're now here in Shanghai's tech playground, where robotics are giving Chinese a new lease on life.
就是说，春天的感觉偏向于一些冷色调而且更绿一点点。这个是春天的感觉，这个是秋天的感觉。因为传统的国画颜色稍微少了一点，我个人更喜欢那种颜色。
我能看出来，你的这个颜色这么多。
我基本上我的颜色用的是很多很多的。
那我能问一下，你的手，你第一次用是什么感觉呢？
第一次用的时候，我觉得，我就是想尝试一下有左肢的感觉，因为我从小就没有左手，我就看一下，哎呀，我是不是能够让我的左手能够新生一下，能够 体验一下有2只手的感觉。
机械手可以让你做到之前哪些做不到的事儿
啊？比如说这样，
holding the palette。
比如说，室外画画能够更加方便一点，因为我室外需要提着调色盘画画。
所以你觉得这个机械手可以给你更多的自信吗？
肯定，因为让我觉得我和大家是同类，这是人生当中最大的慈善。
This is Oimotion. They began as a gaming company, but somewhere along the way, they realized their technology could be so much more and change so many lives.
So this hand also inside, there is some kind of CPU inside. We convert people's mind, the intention into some kind of like a commands, right? So for people lost a hand, they still can control these 2 residual muscles. Now you like do this way as a close signal.
Oh.
Yeah. And this one as an open signal. Yeah, wow. You can try more. Yeah, you see. Yeah, if I just bend it, the signal is not going to be there.
No.
Yeah, because it's from your mind, only from your mind.
Whoa,
yeah.
That's so cool.
I mean, this is a special designed chopstick.
Wow.
That's to work with this hand. Like you do your fist, and grab the hand. So remember what I tell you, it's not just a machine, it's people. Yeah. As long as people can do some workout and give us the commands, we can do a lot of things.
If someone wants to learn more movements or wants to add more movements to their prosthetic hand, is that something they have to come back here for, or they can do it with their own phone?
Just do it by themselves.
Oh, wow.
Actually, here you can see other.
Wow, so many gestures. Okay, I'm learning very basics here, but you know, there's one movement here that's like this, another movement more like this, or like this, another one we've got this.
We're giving some help to some people like who really needed help.
I'm sure it makes all the difference in their lives, and as we've seen this morning from Zhang Laosh, he says it's given him so much confidence.
Yes, confidence. Yeah, some people is confidence. Some people is a real tool for a job.
So Shanghai and San Francisco clearly share more than just commercial success. It's the passion of its people that's the real driver. And one surprising way these 2 cities intertwine is in the performing arts. In San Francisco today, an ancient Chinese art form has taken root, inspiring a new generation of high flyers.
Xiaohang, you've been a part of the Circus Center for 23 years.
Correct.
Tell me about this place. It's really cool.
Circus Center, it's been here 30, 40 years. We have a training space, we have youth circus, we have a clown conservatory, we have student shows. We including a lot of acrobatics, flying trapeze, cabarets, youth circus shows.
And what do you specialize in? What do you
I'm
teach?
acrobat, so I call myself a general acrobat.
I understand what you teach is really deeply rooted in the history of the Chinese culture.
Traditional Chinese act, so that's how I grew up in China. If you talk about Chinese acrobatics history, it's going to be 5,000 years. And when I grew up, my teacher told me it's people using a daily equipment because they're farmers, they work in the field. That means you can see Chinese acrobatic poles, benches, chairs, vases, plates, chopsticks. You know, all these things, it's from daily life. Warm up together. Line up. Selena, yep.
You've taken on this mentorship role as master instructor and training a whole new generation. What is it like to kind of train this new wave of new gymnasts and circus entertainers?
All right, so are you ready? Good job. All right, 2 lines and start with kicks, warm up. I was a teacher in China, but coming here, I have to relearn. American kids is different culture way. We learn from each other. So we bring something they don't have, then we learn a lot of here too. So when we go back to China, or if some reason we work with Chinese circus again, so we have different idea. So I think that's the value of this.
It's now afternoon in Shanghai, and while few people are daydreaming about joining the circus, some are getting ready to make some moves and go deep for American football. So you are the brains behind the Shanghai Huddle here. Can you tell me a little bit about the growth of it from the beginning to now?
Back then, we only have like dozens of people playing in our community, but now we have close to 2,000 people.
In 6 months?
Yes, in 6 months. Shanghai is also a city that is very international. Many players lived in America before, so they know the sports.
Okay, coach, I've been watching. I've been doing drills, I've been learning. I think I'm ready. I think you got to put me in, coach.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Am I ready?
Yeah, you're ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna need some help. I haven't played this before. I will cover you today. Make sure you have a good time. So this side of the field is for the newbies, so I'm here. Yeah, got to work my way up, but maybe by the end of this session, they've realized my true talent. Seems like a great community, a good way to make friends. And why did you decide to start?
Get to know, make new friends, form a team, form that connections all together.
It was really a friendly and welcoming community, so it was more about, it's not just a sport thing, but also a socializing place.
You will see people once we connected, we never split. We always come to practice together. A couple of my teammates went to ski trips, and then we gathered together for Thanksgiving, New Year's. So you just grow a family naturally from this game. On the second goal.
So this is obviously such an American game, so popular in America. What's it like introducing it here in China?
People in Shanghai, they love to embracing new cultures and new things. I think that's very, very important. American football, is something that, it's just a bridge between two different cultures, and I think people love it.